Did I'm a Celeb really just cheat for Ruby wax on national TV, or are fans overreacting again? Monday's Bushtucker Trial has blown up online, with people saying the challenge was way too easy, the countdown was slowed, and the whole thing was edited to protect a 72-year-old contestant. Some viewers are calling it the biggest fix of the series. Others are saying, she's 70, what did you expect? Crocodile wrestling? So, in this video, we're going to break down exactly what happened in Ruby's trial, what fans spotted, how social media is split, and whether I'm a Celeb is still a survival show or just a carefully edited soap. First, quick recap of the episode if you missed it. Ruby Wax took on a Bushtucker trial called Misfortune tellers. The setup was very on-brand. Fake psychic, cheesy fortune, lots of creepy crawlies. For each station she had to listen to a psychic prediction, reach into boxes full of bugs and snakes, untie stars, find keys, unlock them, and earn meals for camp. There were 10 stars available in total, which basically means up to 10 dinners for her campmates. By the end of the trial, Ruby walked away with 5 out of 10 stars. So technically, that's not a perfect performance, but it's also not a complete disaster. It's very middle of the road, and that's exactly why people are suspicious. The trial looked gentle compared to past challenges, and Ruby didn't exactly crumble. Now, let's get into why viewers are crying fix all over Facebook and X. Reason number 1, difficulty level. Fans instantly compared Ruby's task to older trials swimming with crocodiles, being buried with snakes, confined underground, extreme physical tests. Instead, Ruby had stationary boxes, knots, bugs, snakes, and keys. Still gross, still stressful, but not elite nightmare mode compared to what we've seen over the years. Comments were like, one of the easiest trials I've ever seen, give Ruby a tough one. Easiest trial ever, clearly fixed for her. Reason number 2, the countdown drama. A lot of people noticed Ant and Dec's countdown from 10 seemed weird. Usually, it's a pretty tight 10, 9, 8. This time, viewers swear the last few seconds stretched out, like they slowed down the count so Ruby could finish a star. One fan wrote, when they counted down 10 to 1, they were slower near the end so she could get extra time. Reason number 3, the editing. People pointed at how clean the final cut looked, especially near the end when Ruby was untying knots and looking for keys. Some think the show stitched together the best bits to make her look quicker and more capable than she actually was, while still only giving her 5 stars so it doesn't look too obvious. And then there are the conspiracy level takes. They already know the winner before the show even starts, they just edit around it. Of course it's staged, it's reality TV. So between the easier trial, the slow countdown, and the suspiciously neat edit, fans feel like producers wrapped Ruby in bubble wrap. But it's not just hate. Ruby also has a lot of people defending her in the comments. First, her age and health. She's 72. Viewers pointed out that untying those knots with shaky, arthritic hands is not the same as a 30-year-old doing it. You had comments like, for a woman in her 70s with shaky hands, those knots were not easy at all. It's an entertainment show, not a punishment show. Some fans also mentioned she might have health issues like early Parkinson's or arthritis, and that the show clearly knows more about her medical situation than the audience. Others said straight up, laters with the fixed talk, she still only got 5 stars. It's not like she smashed 10 out of 10. They're not going to throw a 72-year-old into the same trials as the 20-somethings. Be serious. And beyond the trial, a lot of people genuinely like Ruby's energy, calling her quirky, cheeky, old school funny, and saying she deserves to be there. This whole situation taps into a bigger question. How real is I'm a Celeb anymore? You see the same complaints every season. It's edited, so we only see certain people. They already know who they want in the final. The trials are designed to protect certain contestants and expose others. And honestly, there's some truth in both sides. On one hand, it's a reality show. Obviously, the producers plan storylines, pick who gets airtime, and edit episodes for maximum drama. On the other hand, there's still genuine fear, real arguments, real hunger, and real reactions. The Ruby trial is just the perfect storm. Older contestant, health concerns, easier looking challenge, weird countdown, plus viewers who are already suspicious of fixes in every TV show. While everyone online was arguing about Ruby's trial, the camp itself was melting down over rice and washing up. AngryGinge and Kelly Brook got into yet another mini war, this time over people eating rice out of mugs in the morning. Ginge was fuming because it meant double the washing up, 10 mugs in 10 containers instead of just bowls. He was like, so we're doubling the washing up because it feels a bit more like breakfast? Kelly pushed back, saying eating rice out of mugs felt more like a proper breakfast and made camp life more bearable. Vogue jumped in too, saying everyone deserved a clean bowl in the morning, midday, and evening. This is all happening right after they discovered rats and ants all over camp because dishes were left out dirty overnight. So you've got burnt rice, cups covered in ants, rats moving in and everyone arguing over chores, and fans at home are split again. Some think Ginge is right to be annoyed, others think he should just grow up and do his chores. Another big talking point: should Ruby even still be in the jungle at this stage? Some viewers say, if you're exempt from multiple trials and your tasks are always easier, maybe you shouldn't be in a competition-style show at all. Comments are like, if she's exempt from so many trials, why is she there? If you can't cope with the same tasks, it's not fair on the others. On the flip side, others argue that the show has always had a mix of ages and abilities, and part of the fun is seeing how everyone adapts. And there's a big emotional factor. A lot of people genuinely feel protective over her and worry when they see her shaking or struggling with her hands. So she ends up being both fan favorite and main target of It's Fixed accusations, which is kind of wild. So is Ruby's trial 100% proof that I'm a celeb is rigged? Maybe not. But it's definitely proof that fans are watching every second and they don't miss a thing. Slow countdowns, loose knots, easier tasks, heavy editing, it all gets noticed. In my opinion, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Yes, producers protect certain contestants a bit. Yes, they design trials around age and health, and yes, they absolutely edit to shape the story they want, but it's still a show built on real reactions, real discomfort, and real human drama. That's why people care enough to argue in the comments. Now, I want to know what you think. Was Ruby's trial a total fix? Or are people being harsh on a 72-year-old woman doing her best? And should older or unwell celebs still be put into these shows at all? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me if you're team It's Rigged or team Just Enjoy the Show. And if you like deep dives into reality TV drama like this, hit subscribe, leave a like so more people see this video, and I'll see you in the next one.